Okay, I wanted to make a video about how to remove the grenade launcher and the grenade launcher sight. Now, first off, before you say anything, these guys out there pissed off because I'm messing with this rifle, I'll say two things. Number one, this thing was not a mint condition rifle that I found in all matching serial numbers. Most of it was, but for the most, it wasn't complete, right? And either I want it mint, all matching serial numbers, or fix it up the way I want. Second, you buy me the rifle, and then you tell me what to do with it. I paid my money for this rifle, so I can do what I see fit, right? I'm going to fix it up, make it look cool, have fun with it, take it to the range, cheap shooting. If shit hits the fan, I pull it out, and I defend my family with it. That's the way it is. You buy the rifle, then you tell me what to do. Until then, hey, don't worry about it. So, taking off the grenade launcher. I saw a couple videos on this. The most popular one, the one that was the most helpful, but not really, was called Trimming the Fat, Part 1 and 2. And he didn't explain it that well, in my opinion. So I'm going to go over, things that he didn't mention. So first off, this grenade launcher is held in place with a little pin. It's got a pin that's driven through. We got the threads here on the barrel. It's screwed on, and then there's a pin that's punched through to hold it in place, so you can't just unscrew it. So removing the pin is not that big of a deal. What he didn't mention in the video, which maybe is just an aberration here, but I noticed that the pin on both of the rifles was set more into the left. It was sticking more to the left than the right. So if it's pushed through more, I started on the right side and finished the job, pushed it the rest of the way. Now, he was right about pins. Punches. Don't use your punches. You're going to destroy them. I remember before I got this precision set, I didn't really care. I'm like, let me just try it. And I destroyed the 1/16th punch. So he was right about these precision screwdrivers. Couple bucks, dollar store, and there you are. I use the 2.4 millimeter. And basically, just put it in place. You have to use a metal mallet or a hammer so you have enough heft to drive it through. Then punch it through fairly easily. You don't want to mar up your rifle, so the way I do it, I use a weight and then a piece of cardboard. You line that shit up and you punch it through so you don't, mar up your rifle. And that's it. Then you get vice grips. My brother held it down. A little piece of leather. Leather worked on one, not on the other. So it's up to you. Give it a shot. You don't want to mess it all up. But anyway, it wasn't that big of a deal. And then for those of you wondering, like I did, because it's a Russian design and it's a Yugoslavian rifle. So, and made in Serbia, which is part of the Yugoslavia. Anyway, I wasn't sure which way the threads went. Like HK and SIG, you turn shit on, you twist it on to the left, right? You go to the left, and then other stuff mostly to the right. So I'm like, I wonder. Russian design and Yugoslavian rifle. So anyway, it does. You do twist it off to the right, and that's it. Vice grips. Get a good grip on it. A little bit of leather. Hold it in place, and it's not really that hard. We were surprised at how easy it actually was to remove this thing. It didn't take very long, less than 10 minutes, if that. So on to the grenade launcher, which was actually the more complicated part. Trying to figure that out. Some of them have a pin. One had a pin, one does not. This one, if you hit it with a pin, hit the pin, you'll drive it through. So like anything else, you got your punch, you got a mallet, you ram it through, you pull off the grenade launcher sight. Done. If it is part of the rifle like the other one, or it seemed to be, then what I did is I put a piece of leather, cut some leather, wrapped it around here on the inside, right part closest to the pin, and then I used a file. Opened it up, put the setting on bolt action, not on semi-auto. Right, you don't want to mess that up. Anyway, then a little piece of leather, used a file just to put on the side, some of it on there, and mallet it through. I bent it slightly. Then flip that shit over. Do the same thing, wrap the leather, put the file at an angle where it's held on there, mallet it through, bend it slightly. Then you pull it off, you mallet it back in place, and there you go. It's that simple. He didn't mention that. He just said hit it. But I'm like, huh, you know, what hit what? I assumed it's like the inside, but then again, you're going to have some guys I know trying to hit it at an angle and tear the whole damn thing up. That's not going to work, so I figured I'd tell you how to do it. And that's pretty much it. The first rifle, we broke the screwdriver. It worked, and then it broke trying on the other one. Then we used some vice grips, grabbed it, pinched it, held it in place, malleted it through. We put, of course, the flat side towards the rifle at that point since we had an option. And that worked pretty easily. So, I don't know if that helps you guys out. Hopefully it does. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't bother heating the damn thing up. It's all sludgy and greasy. It's oil, right? Whether you heat it up or don't heat it up, it may help you, but not enough to really notice it. That's for damn sure. All you're going to do is want to burn yourself if it doesn't cool down and you grab it too soon. You know, that's going to happen. I know some people out there. They'll do that right away. Do that, and then 5 minutes later, they burn their damn hand. So anyway, you don't have to bother to heat it up. Don't put any damn lighter to your rifle. Just use brute force and some tools. You know, that's it. It's not that hard. It didn't even take that much. I was surprised at how easily it came off. If you have any questions, guys, let me know, and I'll get back to you. All right? I hope this helps. Later. Oh, yeah, just put the stuff aside. Don't lose it. You know, you can sell it. I might sell it, might keep it. I don't know, just throw it in the closet. And there you go. I can always put it back together later if I wanted to. Anyway, later, guys. Out.